Carrot cake has a reputation of being boring, but today we're making it not boring. Okay, the first step in the carrot cake making process is we're gonna take about 5 to 6 carrots and peel the skin off. Tastes like dirt. So I don't understand how the right man was like, let's take some carrots and toss that into a cake. Makes no sense to me. All right, next step is we're gonna take our carrots and we're just gonna grate them. This is actually what is gonna help the carrot spread out in the cake evenly, because you can't just throw whole carrots into a cake, you know what I mean? You're probably thinking to yourself, how much grated carrots do I need? Well, I got the answer for you. It's 1 cup of grated carrots.
What is this?
Oh my God. All right, I bought this from IKEA. It's nothing, it's $2.99. All it does is just has a little tray at the bottom that catches everything. Okay, sorry, I was wrong about that. It's actually 3 cups of grated carrots, not 1 cup. Okay, we're gonna be starting the cake batter process. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of white sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda, and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I wrote a little carrot cake song for everyone. His name is Carrot Cake, I don't know. We're gonna give this dry ingredients a quick whisk. So let's do that. Go really slow, really easy. We want this all to mix really well together and become one big family. All right, now we want to be putting the wet, and I mean the wet ingredients, into a separate bowl. I'm putting 1 1/4 cup of canola oil, but you could use vegetable oil, avocado oil, any type of oil that you like. Now we're gonna have to be adding 4 whole eggs into the wet ingredients. And I'm gonna be attempting something I've never attempted before. I'm gonna try to crack all 4 and throw it into the bowl without any shells. Here we go, ready? 3, 2. Okay, we got 1. Here's the second one, boom. Okay, 2 out of 4 is not bad. We didn't even crack the other 2. And now we're just gonna mix it. Okay, now all we're gonna do is simply put the wet ingredient into the dry ingredient. This is an ab workout. I gotta work out. Now we're just gonna give this a good mix until everything is well combined. How's that cake batter I'm looking for right there? Okay, so it's gonna feel a little stiff, like your grandpa's back, but don't worry, because that's exactly what we want. Probably sitting there on your couch thinking, where are the carrots? We grated the carrots 2 hours ago. They're right here. This is the time we put in the carrots. After we mix the batter, carrots go in. Now, we're gonna do something else. Now we're gonna chop up about 1 cup of pecans to add to the cake. Now we're just gonna gently fold everything together and mix it in. Do you know what the great part about this is? We're about to level it up and not make it boring. Before I set the cake into the cake pans, we're gonna preheat our oven to 350 degrees. I got 2 7-inch baking pans that we're gonna throw the cake batter into. If you're wondering why 2 cake pans, it's because we're gonna stack the cake. Now we're just gonna pop this into the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. The time has come where we take our carrot cake from boring to not boring with our orange maple frosting. For the frosting, we're gonna go in with 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 2 8-ounce packets of cream cheese. Before we add in any of the other ingredients, we wanna whip up our cream cheese and butter. Oh boy. See how it's becoming like fluffier, whiter? That's exactly what we're looking for. I got a little grater here. His name is Charlie. Everyone say hi to Charlie. We're gonna now zest an orange. You're probably thinking, how much orange zest do I need? Oh, about a teaspoon. If I had a zester, this would go a lot better, but this is what actually gives it so much delicious flavor. Now we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of this orange juice to the mix. Now we're just gonna be adding 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, a pinch of salt to bring out the flavors. We're giving away all the secrets today. I gave you the orange zest and orange juice secret, and the other secret is maple syrup. What? This is what's gonna take your carrot cake from your mom's favorite cake to world domination. We're gonna be adding 8 tablespoons of maple syrup. You heard me right, 8 tablespoons. Now we're just gonna mix everything together and make sure all the flavors combine evenly. Usually carrot cakes, the frosting is white, boring, like who cares? Let's just take our carrot cake and add some orange food coloring to it and level it up. Add a little bit at a time and mix it in so you don't get it too orange. Now we just want to pop this in the fridge for at least 10 minutes. You could go 30 minutes to an hour, but at least 10 minutes. Later. It smells absolutely delicious, and you already know what time it is. Carrot cake is ready. Woo. Woo. Did I say carrot cake is ready? Carrot cake is not ready. I would put it in there for 10 minutes. What I'm looking at, this is how I know it's not ready. If you take a look, you see that little jiggle? It's so little. So that just means it needs like another 5 or 10 minutes. We gotta work with our oven here, guys. 5 or 10 minutes, starting now.
Later.
Okay, I left it in there for 10 extra minutes. It's perfectly ready. Boom, look, the wiggle's gone, it's stiff. This is actually perfect. You could do the toothpick test, put a toothpick in there, pull it out. If it's clean, it's ready. I don't like to do that. I like to use my experience. We're gonna take these and we're gonna put this onto a wire rack and let them fully cool down.
The following Thursday.
All right, the cakes have fully cooled down. So now we're just gonna go ahead and throw this onto the cake board and add our frosting to it. I'm just gonna frost the top layer of the bottom cake before we stack the other cake on top of that. And just try to spread it out as evenly as possible. I'm so excited to try this cake. Now we're just gonna stack the next layer. It's beautiful. We're gonna add the final layer of frosting on top of our carrot cake. Okay, one thing I wanna make sure for the final frosting layer is we want the top to be smooth because this is what everyone's gonna see. And last but not least, I'm gonna garnish the edge of my cake with some more pecans. You could do anything you want here. You could get as creative as you want, but I'm gonna go simple and just do some pecans. And finally, we made a carrot cake that's not boring. Now let's just cut into it and take a bite. That looks amazing. My favorite part of the video, the taste test. Oh, look at that, the perfect bite. Oh my, this just blows out every carrot cake I've ever tried in my entire life. Amazing. I'll see you guys in the next one. I caught all of them. Yeah, okay.